Welcome back. I hope you still have your pencil and paper available to you. I have a few more books that I wanted to share with you, so we're just going to jump right in. The first set of books that I wanted to share with you are really great in helping to develop language skills with our kids. And the first book that I'm going to share with you is Very First Words. This book also comes in Spanish. And these books are actually one of my daughter's favorite Usborne books. I really like this one a lot because I love the pictures in them, and I love the fact that there's one word that goes with each picture. So when I'm reading this book with my child, she's able to associate the word that I'm saying with the actual picture. And we've actually come a long way when it comes to this book because she has me read it to her all the time, that she's actually, just over the last couple of months, gained so many more words in her vocabulary, and she's able to now tell me the word as she points to the picture, which is really fun. It has clothes, inside, outside, there's toys, there's colors and body parts. So this is a really great one to start out with. And like I said, this one comes in English and in Spanish. The next book I'm going to share with you is part of our first 100 word series. This one comes in English, Spanish, Chinese, French, and German. And this one is just a little bit more complicated. It's a little bit of a step up because they actually use the pictures that are on the top of the page, and they have to locate the pictures that are on the top within the larger picture. And so again, they're able to associate, the word that we're saying out loud with the picture, but down here they're actually able to see how that item is being used in the picture. So these are really good books. We also have another series that's really similar to this one, but it's another step up. It's called First 1,000 Words. It comes in all the same languages, English, French, Spanish, Chinese, and German, but it also comes in Latin, Hebrew, Russian, Polish, and Italian. So those are really great books to check out. The next thing I wanted to talk about a little bit about is reading fluency. So getting the words from the page to out loud, or as we're reading out loud. And this book that I want to show you is one of our phonics readers. I shared a phonics reader earlier. It was one of the library-bound phonics readers, and I had mentioned the paperback. I thought they were $4.99. They're actually $6.99, but that's still a great deal. And the other thing about this series is that you can buy a collection of these, and so you'll save a little bit more money by purchasing that way. This one's called Croc Gets a Shock, and the nice thing about these is since it uses rhyming words, our kids are able to get those phonetic sounds and practice with that to get the words off the page and to bring those words to life and read them out loud. So this series is definitely worth checking out. Also with reading fluency, another one that I wanted to mention, this is from our Usborne Young Beginners collection. There are only 2 books in this collection so far, but I'm sure there will be a lot more. We have flowers, and we also have baby animals. These are definitely worth checking out, and the reason I like these is check out these pictures. I love the pictures. They're very vibrant and inviting. Kids are going to want to read this book. The text is super simple on here, but there's still really big concepts, which is great. Good thing to check out. The next concept that I want to talk about is reading comprehension. So we have practiced our fluency. Now it's time to understand what we're reading and be able to take those concepts and apply them to our life, connect our life with the books that we're reading. This one series that I would like to share with you, the Flowers book that I just showed you was from the Young Beginners collection. This is from the Beginners collection. There are a lot to choose from in this collection, and just like with some of our other books, you can purchase these in a collection and save a little bit of money. Let me really quick show you what the inside of this looks like. Table of contents, which is great. Nonfiction text feature. And then little blocks of information to read. So it's not so overwhelming, but the kid is still getting tons of information. So this is a good series to check out. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you about is Usborne really does a great job with our encyclopedias. We even have math dictionaries. We have tons of encyclopedias, history, science, there's geography, that type of thing. I'm going to share one with you and give you a quick peek inside. Again, contents. And something that's really cool about our encyclopedias are, this one specifically is internet linked. So on certain pages you'll find a little block and it'll have an internet site on it. And so that gives you an opportunity to kind of explore the concepts that you're researching just a little bit farther. That's a great way to incorporate technology in the classroom as well. The next topic that I wanted to talk about has to do with social situations. Usborne does have a lot of great picture books that are nice to read to our kids when they might get overwhelmed by certain social situations. So first experiences, going to the doctor or going to the dentist or having a new baby in the house. We actually have a couple of books. One's called Going to the Doctor, one's called Going to the Dentist. Those are quick reads, but it kind of introduces that concept of that new experience. So that would be a great thing to check out if you have a situation like that. We also have, in the Kane Miller section, we have some great picture books that talk about situations that are a little bit more emotional. So I wanted to share a couple of those with you. The first one that I wanted to share with you is called Double Trouble for Anna Hibiscus, and this is about a little girl who lives in Africa, and her mom and dad just had twin babies. So the story goes throughout. She's trying to figure out how her life's going to work now that there are a couple of new babies in the house. So this is a really cute book for that. The next one that I wanted to share with you is I really love this book a lot, but it is really, really sad, and it has to do with death. But it's called Here in the Garden, and it's a story, and it basically goes throughout the seasons, and this little boy is just kind of remembering experiences that he had had with his pet. I'm going to show you a couple of the illustrations because I really like this book a lot. Just a gentle way to talk about a topic that might be a little bit more difficult to discuss. And lastly, as far as my books go, actually I have one more book after these, but I wanted to introduce a couple of chapter books. We have the Billy B. Brown series and the Hey Jack series. And again, this one's paperback and this one's a library bound version. With these two books, these are geared more towards probably late kindergarten, early first grade. I'll show you the inside of what they look like. But what's cool about these is that Billy B and Jack are actually best friends. So you'll find each character in both sets of these books. You can also buy these books as a collection. So that's kind of cool because you'll save a little bit more of money there. But let me show you the inside. These are nice because there's no more than 50 words per page. And there are also some great text features in there, and there are pictures about on every other page, so it's not an overwhelming book to read for your child. So this would be a great introduction to getting into chapter books. If you need something a little higher up, we also have Billy B. Mysteries. So that's the next level up. Usborne also has a ton of great chapter books for all ages. We have the Jack Russell series. We have Conspiracy 365. We have The Debt. We have Phoenix File. We have some great chapter books to check out. So if that's something that you're interested in, please let me know and I'll be happy to point you in the right direction. Okay, 2 more items I'm going to share. Okay, the first one is one of our Shine the Light books. And I really love these books. The reason that I wanted to share this is to kind of talk about some critical thinking. And this is a great example for some critical thinking to be going on in our books. With these books, the idea is to use a flashlight and to make predictions about what you're reading. So let me turn to a page. These are nice books. The pictures are really cool, and there's a lot of factual information. And then what you do is you use a flashlight to shine behind the page to try to figure out what would be hiding in the flower pots. Let me turn the page to give you some examples. So that's what you would see, or what would be hiding behind hay here. Oh, a scarecrow. So these are super fun books. There are 9 books in this series, on the plane, on the train, the vegetable garden, Secrets of the Seashore, in the rainforest. So there's lots to choose from for critical thinking skills. The last thing that I wanted to share with you, I'm going to show it to you because in another video I'm actually going to show you how it works, but it is our learning palette. And this is a really great hands-on tool that kids, once you teach them how to use it, they can do this on their own. And like I said, in another video I will show you exactly how the learning palette works. So I hope that you have found this video helpful, and like I said, if you have any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you so much.